Participate in India growth story through PhillipCapital Investment Advisory products. PhillipCapital has curated 6 different products, which can be categorized in 4 different investment philosophies. First one is Equity Advisory, second is Impact Flexi Cap, third category is Oasis, Nautical, Cosmos, and fourth is Ratnatraya. In this presentation we would talk in detail about Impact Flexi Cap. But first, why PhillipCapital has 4 different investment philosophy or 6 different products? At PhillipCapital, we believe that one single investment philosophy or one single strategy cannot fit all the investors. Further, PhillipCapital has internal research capabilities which help us in curating each of these unique propositions. Equity Advisory, which is quite a unique advisory product in the market, where in the fundamental research report of our fundamental research team is being utilized to generate a buy advice and process-driven exit. By design, this product delivers a customized and also leads to a slightly churning portfolio. The second category is Impact Flexi Cap. This is a theme-based portfolio. Companies are identified within these 6 themes, and any reshuffling also happens within these 6 themes itself. These themes have been identified based on the perspective of next 3 to 5 years where growth is expected, and hence it can lead to a decent amount of uptick in terms of the stocks which have been selected. And also the stock picking is done with an approach of building medium to long-term oriented portfolio. The third one is Oasis, Nautical, and Cosmos. This is a non-theme based, mix and match kind of a portfolio where Oasis is large cap, Nautical is mid and small cap, and Cosmos is flexi cap. Here, as we go along, depending on the dynamics of the market, depending on multiple variables which are influencing the market, we try to identify the sector or theme which we want to an exposure and then advise stocks which are relatively better placed. As per design and historical churning, holding period is with medium to long term. Fourth one is Ratnatraya. This product focuses on growth-oriented companies, which is perfectly blended from large, mid and small cap. The emphasis is to track multiple catalysts which help in identifying such investment ideas. It's a carefully curated portfolio utilizing scuttlebutt approach. Through this approach, quality companies are identified by conducting a deep drill-down research and applying a bottoms-up approach. Further, all 6 products, Equity Advisory, Impact Flexi Cap, Oasis, Nautical, and Cosmos, and Ratnatraya are focused portfolios. When I say focused portfolio except Oasis, large cap, which has maximum 10 stocks, rest are somewhere in the range of 15 to 25 stocks, are advised in the portfolio. Moreover, from investors' perspective, for a large cap-oriented portfolio, Oasis is the answer. Investor who wants to invest in mid and small cap-oriented portfolio, Nautical is the answer. For investing in flexi or multi-cap, combination of large cap, mid cap and small cap stocks, then Cosmos or Impact or Ratnatraya are the answer, and finally investing in a customized portfolio, then Equity Advisory is where we have seen investor preference while selecting the advisory product. PhillipCapital Investment Advisory is a 360-degree product. Right from prospect interaction in deciding the right advisory product, to online account opening, to generation of advisory email after it's funded, to consent before a trade, to advising on changes and reshuffling in the portfolio, to month-end report, to periodic review. PhillipCapital Investment Advisory strives to achieve the same through interactions during the investment journey. Further, advisory email has details in terms of the stocks, weights, advised price, and quantity. Advisory email also has a click here link as well as backup relationship manager for consent and trade. This process is being followed across all the 6 different products. Let's elaborate on Impact Flexi Cap Investment Advisory. The objective of this product is to invest in ideas of today and trends of tomorrow, with special emphasis on companies that have or can grow at substantially higher rates than GDP. Given the nature of our investment philosophy, Most constituents of the portfolio are well-managed companies in the respective space. Generally, we may not advise to invest in PSUs, cyclicals, airlines, hotels, high-debt companies, sin stocks, companies with questionable managements, complex business among others. Impact is a combination of large, mid and small cap stocks. The benchmark is Nifty 500 and the focused portfolio would be approximately 15 to 20 stocks. This product is suitable for investors with medium risk tolerance. Minimum investment amount is Rs 10 lakh and top-up are in multiple of Rs 1 lakh. The acceptable instruments are liquid assets or portfolio of stocks. Hence you can give money as well as stocks or other instruments also as an initial investment or as top-up towards any of the investment advisory product of PhillipCapital. Investor can select from the three plans: lump sum with systemic equity plan and STP. A dedicated demat account gets opened and the charges are the fixed advisory fee and any other charges as applicable. Month-end report is sent at the end of every month. Generally, as per investment philosophy and historical data, it can be observed that large cap exposure is close to 35% to 40% and rest is in mid and small cap. Further top sectors in August 23 in impact are BFSI, where we have an exposure of 26%, consumption is 15%, IT is 15% and capital goods and infra is 13%. The equity exposure in case of impact, which is a Flexi Cap, is above 90%. We believe investing in 15 to 20 companies which are led by enterprising managements, have a clean balance sheet, have a good growth potential, and are available at fair valuations.
Impact Flexi Cap Investment Advisory has tried to address how an investor can participate in the ongoing growth of the Indian economy with the help of disciplined, long-term approach to equity investing that factor in the occasional and inevitable market crash while holding firm to the belief that the parameters driving stocks today should continue for years to come. We take success in investing as an outcome of making small, consistent, good decisions on regular basis and avoid large mistakes in the portfolio. While selecting stocks, quality is given slightly more preference, and hence these stocks are mostly available at slightly expensive zone. Some of the parameters we look at while selecting stocks are moats in business which give companies a competitive edge, promoter quality including other business they have interest in, pledging if any among other variables, better debt metrics, business sustainability, companies which are able to manage expansion mostly from internal accruals among other parameters. Stock selection process being followed is valuation analysis, ideation, quality checks, deep dive research, investment and then divestment, and then next stock is identified. 6 themes have been identified for stock selection in impact portfolio. The themes would remain same whether it's interest rate hike cycle in the year 2022 or earlier or current year of 2023. The 6 themes are consumption, technology, China +1, engineering, BFSI and special situation ideas. Globally, technology consumption has increased. Corporate budget allocation towards digital transformation has increased, which is immensely benefiting IT sector in India as is visible in number of new deals and IT hiring. Most sought-after capabilities are in the ecosystem of hyperscalers and SaaS, software as a service, powerhouses. Emerging themes are automation, low-code no-code platform, IoT, metaverse, ESG consulting. Digital transformation deal has come in most from the BFSI and healthcare verticals which have led the charge in IT spending. Our view on consumer sector is positive given the consumption nature of Indian economy. Indian consumption sector is likely to grow fast because of multiple tailwinds like formalization of economy, underpenetrated white goods, growth in retail credit, rising population and rising aspiration levels. India's manufacturing contribution to GDP is at lower levels at 15 to 17%, which is likely to grow as the capacities get added. Shift from China to India will propel up more opportunities for Indian players. Indian government hopes to have 25% of the economy's output come from manufacturing by 2025. Banking sector wherein regulator uses tools to control money supply, interest rates and other important policies which relates to the economy directly. Hence, having exposure to lending side within BFSI in the portfolio is must to play out lending themes, while other themes within the sector include insurance, asset management, credit card companies, fintech among others. Requirements of a developing country like India wherein there are multiple levers for lending growth in corporate segments, SME loans to support entrepreneurship, gold loans as India is largest market for gold consumption globally, retail loans which includes under-penetrated credit card, personal loans, mortgage loans and under-penetrated auto loans. Further consumption economy and China Plus One is expected to play out well in the future. M&A activity, a large company spinning off one of its business units, restructuring of businesses leading to turnaround stories. These situations have ability to unlock real value of businesses and or create synergies which benefits investors of these companies. Month-end report is shared at the end of every month on the 10th of the month. The format of month-end report is similar across all products. Month-end report has corpus details namely initial, addition, withdrawal and net. Double asterisk indicates that client has also given stocks as initial investment. Both money and stocks can be given as initial investment as well as top-ups. Further report also has portfolio performance time weighted rate of return, benchmark performance time weighted rate of return, value of stocks, value of debt, ledger, dividends, current strategy value, benchmark. Regarding debt, we also advise to park surplus funds in liquid Bs. The second page of the report has stock details as per holding statement. NRE account month-end report also has details of PIS balance and advisory allocation of the PIS balance in page 2. To summarize, impact is model-structured focused portfolio of stocks. Stock selection follows a fundamental and scuttlebutt approach. The philosophy is to stay invested for medium to long term. The primary risk factor is equity market risk. PhillipCapital Investment Advisory is a 360-degree product wherein we help in identifying the right product for you. Then online account opening, which also has risk profiling questionnaire and account is accepted with score greater than 12. Minimum investment amount is 10 lakh, can be only money or combination of money and stocks. Once account is funded and activated, then advisory email is released with stock details, price range, quantity along with other details including click here OTP link for consent to trade. We also have a relationship manager as a backup for consent before trade. Month-end report is sent on the 10th of the month and also conduct portfolio review as required.
Registration and disclaimer. PhillipCapital, India, Private Limited. CIN, U9240-3MH 1999 PTC 1-3359, Investment Advisor, Non-Individual, INA 0000045518, Validity Perpetual. Please talk to us, and you can also visit PhillipCapital Investment Advisory webpage for details about the product. At PhillipCapital page, go to what we offer, then under services click the third one which is Investment Advisory. When you scroll down you can select a product to get the details. Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Registration granted by SCBI, membership of Basel, in case of IAS, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Risk of loss in trading, investment can be substantial and even more than the amount, margin given by you. You should carefully consider whether trading, investment is appropriate for you in light of your experience, objectives, financial resources, and other relevant circumstances. PhillipCapital and any of its employees, directors, associates, group entities, or affiliates shall not be liable for losses, if any, incurred by you. You are further cautioned that trading, investments in financial markets are subject to market risks and are advised to seek independent third-party trading, investment advice outside PhillipCapital Group, associates, affiliates, directors, employees before and during your trading, investment. There is no guarantee, assurance as to returns or profits or capital protection or appreciation. PhillipCapital and any of its employees, directors, associates, and/or employees, directors, associates of PhillipCapital's group entities or affiliates is not inducing you for trading, investing in the financial markets. Trading, investment decision is your sole responsibility. You must also read the risk disclosure document and do's and don'ts before investing. Kindly note that past performance is not necessarily a guide to future performance. For detailed disclaimer, please visit our website https://www.phillipcapital.in/disclaimer.